What's happening, guys? We're the 90s Baby Show. I'm Temi Alchemy.
I'm Fred Santana.
And I'm VP in the cut.
And this month at Cineworld, we are celebrating Black History Month and 50 years of hip hop.
So it's only right we show you 3 classic movies this month.
First up, Do the Right Thing.
All right, man, stop wasting time. Let's go.
Let's go.
In your opinion, what do you think Do the Right Thing's about?
Oh, it's hard to like sum up in one synopsis, like on an opinionated thing, what it's about. But it's like, it's Brooklyn.
Yeah.
It's Brooklyn in 1989, I think it is.
Yeah, Bed-Stuy, Do or Die.
Yeah, and it's just like how the different cultural backgrounds on the same block.
Like in a melting pot,
in
basically.
a melting pot, just
on a hot day.
Just
the hottest day.
Yeah, just
You know how
just
mad
like
that is?
live together, like.
And obviously, like, you see, like, I believe it's the Koreans that just move in. So, like, they're even new to the block. So even that is just like a whole new culture coming into the area. Nobody understands each other.
Yeah.
Because they got the Koreans, the blacks, the whites, the Spanish, the Italians, and they're just all on the same block. And it does touch on, like, points of racism.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Heavily.
It's not even nice. It's like, who's at the top of this pecking order? Like, you see how the police treat everybody, especially the blacks.
Yeah, brutality.
It's different. One guy tries to get some. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's get straight into it. Favorite scenes?
I've got 2.
2, yeah?
Should we write it down?
Yeah. Let's write it
cool,
down. We got
let's
our
write it
boards.
Okay, my one's very, very, I don't know how to put it. It's a controversial.
Oh, actually.
I don't know if it's my favorite or, well, my favorite and funniest probably. Racial slurs.
Whoa.
That's
that
my favorite thing.
No, not my favorite. Like, well, let me break it down. It's my favorite just because of how, like, it's so transparent. Like, these are the stereotypes. Like, this is what we're looking at. Everybody thinking of everybody in this way. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's proper like, this is crazy that people actually used to think this of other people. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I think it's my favorite, because it's just like, it's an eye opener to be like, these stereotypes are wild. Like,
Favorite scenes?
Yeah, man, it was powerful.
I know my favorite.
Go on.
Thank God for... Do you remember that? And he's like, thank God for elbows.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God for knees. And he's like, thank God for nipples.
No, he said the right one first.
The right nipple, That's my favorite scene.
Get more love. I got 2.
Yeah.
I got the intro Fight the Power dance scene.
That was cold.
She's mashing it up.
That was cold.
She was...
The transition
For like 5 minutes.
She's mashing it up.
What?
5 minutes.
I thought I put on the wrong film at the beginning.
She is tearing it up.
Different
I'm like,
outfits.
this routine is cold.
Nah, it was
the
proper
boxing
good.
fit, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And then the fire hydrant.
I think that's the funniest scene.
The
When they open it up.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence.
That's the funniest
They soak
one.
up the guy's car.
No, the film is really good, man. Like, I think in terms of showing, like, it's like a peephole into what it was like in Brooklyn in that time. Do you know what I mean? Like, we didn't grow up there, so for us to kind of see, is this what they were going through?
Yeah.
And then you kind of see it, like, some of the themes are still going on today.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So I like about films set in real locations, it gives you a peephole into what life was like at that time.
Yeah. Even like Fight the Power being in the beginning, like just that music
Throughout the film.
Throughout
the film. 50 years of hip hop.
Radio Raheem.
Yeah.
I want you guys to write down your funniest scene.
Funniest, yeah. Okay, cool.
From Do the Right Thing. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, ready.
All right, then. I'll start this time. My funniest scene was when they scuffed his Jordans.
Oh, he was in...
Scuffed.
Do you know what,
You had to chase him down the block.
Scuffed his J's.
Do you know why that scene was so funny? He weren't on nothing.
He wasn't on it.
He weren't on
They were
nothing.
gassing him. You know what? They all behind him trying to gas him. Hey, cuss your mama. Yeah. Say nothing about the mama, yeah.
And he said, he was like, you're lucky I'm a righteous black man, man.
And they're still gassing him.
He didn't want to do
says,
nothing.
I'm from, like, what he says, I'm from Brooklyn, innit?
What's so crazy about that is because, like, he even showed like, because at the time that was like Magic Bird. And
Yeah,
obviously he had the Larry Bird thing on. It was like, raw.
Man are just like,
He's
yo,
a proper op.
forget about Jordan, forget, we want Bird, bro. Too funny.
Yeah,
My
no,
one,
that was good.
3 Men on the Block. Those
Yeah.
guys were hilarious. There was one
Yeah.
particular
the
part.
guys.
He's like, you can't beat up Michael Jackson. He's like, if Michael Jackson, no, not Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
And he's like, if Mike Tyson even dreams of beating me up, you better wake
Wake
up and
up, yeah.
apologize, bro. I was like, these men are dumb.
That's proper funny,
Yeah,
now. Because they
dumb.
had another moment. It was
Yeah.
the next time when the Korean guys moved in.
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like, I'm taking my black.
I'll take him out that guy.
Yeah, okay, cool. I already said mine, but I'll say again, the fire hydrant scene. Oh, we'll
Yeah.
drop it my card. But yeah, nah, that scene was too funny. Like, the
Nah,
way like
jokes.
they were trying to go back and forth. He was like, do not do this. And they're like, nah, man, we won't.
He said,
Straight away.
"Alright,
Let's
bro.
do it, man.
Put the
Reminded me
can
of
on
my youth.
All right, cool. Let's put the boards down. Let's discuss the cultural impact of the film.
Oh man, I think it's a huge one. Like I feel like it was really addressing like that whole sense of owning. Do you know what I mean? Like that scene where he's talking about, oh, like look, the Koreans, they've just come here and they've already got a shop, and he's like, one day, like I'll just be happy if one of us owns something on this block. And it's like we've been here for ages, we ain't done nothing. So there was the messages in there, like that impact of like, yo, we need to own, like we can't just be out here joking around Jordans and we're just eating in other people's places. Like how can we not have any of our culture here, even though we're all here? Like there's a lot of impact.
I feel there's that, and then there's also the like, you love us when we're winning for you as well. Like that's why they wanted like, what black people can we have on the wall?
Yeah.
And it's like, you can have these basketball players, but what about the rest of us? What about the rest of us? And that scene there, there's power, there's
another
powerful
scene
message in that.
That talking on that point when Mookie was asking the guy, I can't remember his name now, the son, Sal's son. Is that okay? So who's your favorite basketball player? Who's your favorite? This? And they were all black.
And he was like, but they're not black.
Yeah, exactly.
But they are.
They are at the end of the day. But
They
yeah,
really
of course, like it's sad to see what happened to Radio Raheem, but is obviously touching on that still continues today.
Yeah,
we've seen it in more recent times. So yeah, man, it was a very, very powerful movie. I can only imagine the impact it had at the time. Because right now I'm even watching it like, rah, this is crazy. I can relate to these things today.
Still certain things happening now.
Why do you think the audience should watch the film?
Oh man, I think just to get an understanding of like how far back certain things have been happening, and even just the messaging in music, like Fight the Power, what that meant at that time.
Yeah.
That still means something now, but imagine at that time, like that song's come out and Spike Lee's like, we need to make a movie. Do you know what I mean? Like that's a whole thing to understand what's been going on in America, Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, back then. Like
I think it does a really good job of putting the medicine and the candy as well. Like it's quite a funny, comical sort of film. But obviously there's like really deep messages within it. So it's like, it does a really good job of that. So if you're looking for a good time, you'll get a good time from just watching it. But if you're looking for something with messaging, you'll get that too. So yeah.
Yeah, I think we should say a big thank you to Spike Lee. He's definitely played his role in the film industry as well as hip hop. So yeah, celebrating 50 years of hip hop with Cineworld.
Yeah, Black History Month. That is October 10th. Make sure you are there at Select Cinemas, all right?